What's good, you guys? Welcome to Talk. I also say Talk Tequila, but I meant to say welcome to the channel. TT here. I'm going to be doing an energy reading for those in the live chat. Okay. If you're catching this on replay, yes, the messages can still resonate with you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Okay? Okay. All right. Let me pull up the live chat. What's up, you guys? Hi, everybody. What's up, Lizette? Hi, Twan. Hi, Poetic. Lizette. Lovely, is that you? Is that Lovely? So, Empress, is she here? Hi, Dario. Hi, Monique. What's up, Stay Nested members, lovebirds, everybody? What's up, Candace? Dariano. Quartz. Roxy. How y'all doing? Is there anyone here that has never been in the energy reading before? Live stream. Do we have any new people? Thank you for the hearts. Welcome, Roxy. Is Trina here? Let's see. Alright, so the tarot Q&A list is open. The tarot Q&A list is going to be open while I do the energy reading for everyone in the live chat. Read the description box first if you want to get on the list. If you want to secure a time slot, you should get an email from me once you select which reading you want. There are two options that are listed down below in the description box. They're going to be read in the order that they're received. Trina, I have you on the list. So after the energy reading, I'll start working the list. Let me put this in there. All right. So we only do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So today's Thursday. All right, let me pin this. This is my second live stream. Watch me all the time. Well, welcome. I'm glad you was able to catch one. Shayla, been a year since I've seen one of your readings. Welcome back. Welcome back. TT to go. Thank you, Twan. Welcome, Vishal. Welcome to the family. Thank you for your endearing words. All right, So all the information is listed in the description box. I pinned in the comments. The list is open. When I wrap up the energy reading, I'll start doing the Q&A. Okay. Be watching sometimes. Well, welcome, Miss Pretty Brown. CJ. Hey, girlfriend. I love you too. All right, so what deck are we going to use? So I'm going to start with doing the current energy for everyone in the live chat. The emoji for tonight is going to be a lock and key. All right, Spirit, allow me to connect with all the lock and key emojis in the chat tonight so we could be as specific as possible. It's the current energy for all the lock and key emojis in the chat. We got appreciation. Love to see it. Leo energy. Okay. All my love birds in here. Are there any love birds in the chat? Stay nested members. You don't have to be a member. But that's our little theme over here, okay? So we have a little soul tribe. In this soul tribe, there's a playlist called Love Nest, okay? So it's about self-love, healing, and listening to your heart, listening to your everything is love, listening to your heart chakra, connecting with your soul, attuning and vibrating to the highest vibration that to your full potential, right? So a lot of the energy in the chat tonight is telling me that this has been a self-love journey for majority of you in the chat. If that resonates, then this is your reading. And a part of that self-love journey, you've had to learn how to put yourself first, how to also go after your dreams and your ambitions, and allow other people to give to you after being a giver your entire life. So a lot of y'all are givers. You tend to attract a lot of takers that don't know how to give to you, right? And the reason why that is because you can give to a lot of people, but they don't want what you're giving. They want what you have. So a lot of y'all, they want to be you. They want to have what you have. They want to take from you. All right? And when you try to assert yourself and you try to put down a boundary and say, no, not today. I'm not overgiving. I'm not oversharing. This is where I draw the line. You tend to get a lot of pushback where you have to defend yourself against people that want to dominate you or control you or take advantage of you. And so you've made a lot of changes, right? You don't thank yourself enough. So tonight we're thanking you. This has been a journey of I like to thank myself for being me. I like to thank me because that shit ain't easy. It's not easy. Let's see. Natalie's. Hey, girlfriend. All right, Spirit. What message do you have for those that resonate with this? I heard this is the year. Something about this is the year. This is I can't make this shit up. Fourth house. I nurture. So that makes you a what? What's fourth house? I think that's is that Leo? No, Leo is fifth house, right? So it should be Cancer. your inner world. Okay, your inner world, your inner peace. So your home, your parents, your roots, inner security. There's something going on in your home, the relationship with your parents, your traditions you grew up on, your belief systems that you grew up on, and somewhere in the middle of all that, you have Scorpio energy. You're trying to find inner security and being who you are, even around your family, being who you are, even around other people that have different beliefs than you. People that like to get into an ego match with you because you come off too mysterious and it's hard to read you. Okay, they start to think that you're doing something to them. So you're walking karma in a lot of people's lives. They tend to become suspicious that you're trying to seduce them. You're trying to get into their head, control them, tell them what to do. And then they start to, when they don't have their demons in check, they try to fuck on you. They try to do some shit to you. And it's the people closest to you. So some of y'all don't even have like a real relationship with your family, like a personal relationship. And that's because they only come around to be nosy. They only check for you to know what's going on in your life. I see people be trying to pull a you on you, but Spirit is saying that you don't be doing anything. So, okay, so let me tell you what it is. So people are convinced, people within your roots, people you grew up with, family, friends, whatever. The people that know you are convinced that you intentionally remain mysterious and keep to yourself because you want them to chase you. You want them to treat you like you're the most important person in the world. So they're jealous of you. They're low-key jealous and envious of you. You keep people on a need-to-know basis. And you know when people are fishing for information to find out what's going on in your life, not because they actually give a fuck, but because you don't willingly divulge your personal business. Okay? And so currently right now, these people are trying to assert themselves by being mysterious with you. So they're trying to take on your persona. I'm going to be just as mysterious as you. I'm going to keep to myself as you. And then you're going to have to come and check for me. You're going to have to come and see what I'm doing because I'm important. These are people that want to feel important. So because they want to feel important, that must mean that you are actually the important one. And they didn't give you that idea. That's how they feel about you. Why are these people so invested in they're so invested in your love life? Spirit, why are these people so invested in their love life? Why is people so invested in their love life? All right, for 2 reasons. We got Libra. Oh. Okay. So you have friends and family in your social circle, people around you. They believe that it's not fair that they're stuck in relationships that are immature, not on the same level, like they're not mature. There's something about you make people aware that they are in shitty relationships. That's what this is. The fact that you listen to Spirit, you mind your business, and you're still fruitful makes other people feel like they were actually the karma. But I feel like you were hidden from the public eye in some way. Like maybe you detox from social media or you just disappeared. And while this was happening, people were speculating. They were under the impression that you were experiencing karma. But the whole time you were abundant. And so if you're abundant after so much time has passed, it makes them aware that you weren't the bad guy. That's what it's saying here. Like they have become aware that you are not the bad guy in situation, because ain't no way that you could be being blessed with opportunities at work, financial abundance, or anything like that if you had done something wrong. If you had some transgression, you should be spiritually blocked. So instead of you fighting with people and going back and forth and arguing with people and trying to convince people that you're innocent, the divine told you to walk away. Walk away and don't look back. And you did. Don't even engage in confrontation. Don't even go back and forth. Don't even explain yourself. So now, because you've been gone so long, it's like you're popping up in people's mind. Oh shit. So spirit is having your name is popping up in people's mind. It's like all of a sudden they thinking about you. They wondering what you up to, where you been. They want to know, and they don't have no way of knowing. So for some of you guys, spirit may send you to these people. Spirit may bring the circumstances where maybe y'all are at the same event. Maybe y'all are sitting at the same table. Right? But in any situation where there's Cain and Abel, favor is over you. Is over you. And that's why we have justice here with Libra. And this is for the people that rejected you. Your love was rejected. People that weren't on your level, they rejected you. But you were a soulmate. You were a divinely guided soulmate. Whether it's a sister mate, whatever relationship you had with people, sistership, brothership, platonic ship, co-workership, a business ship, whatever type of ship you had, there was a leak. And naturally, you're the giving type of person, so you'll just handle it. You know what I'm saying? You just, okay, you got a problem, I offer a solution. You're a giver, male or female, doesn't matter. It's in your nature, it's in your heart to give and to nurture homes, roots, relationship, provide security. It's not that you're masculine if you're a female or something is wrong with you if you're a male. It's just when a good thing comes into people's lives, a lot of times they don't know how to receive that earth angel because you seem unreachable. It seems like it's too hard to be like you. So they hate on you about it. And so when you were told to stop giving, stop overextending yourself, instead of when people call you with their problems, instead of saying, oh, what can I do to fix it? You just let them talk. Let them answer it. And if you stop doing that too, these are people that felt like you were doing it on purpose. Like you could have given them some type of insight. You could have told them something. You could have told them what to do or how to do it. But it's like, wait a minute. When do your back get scratched? And so to humble you, people was rejecting you, trying to make you bitter. These are people that was trying to make your heart turn bitter. Okay? Cause I heard Snow White. Ah. Yeah, cause the birds and the animals and stuff. They were trying to make your heart turn bitter. Dang. But instead, you just worked on yourself. Start developing yourself, developing your skills, working on your craft, evolving. Like there are people that have even been like convinced that you're trying to take their relationship. Some of y'all have had situations like that with blood, with friends, mistaking your kindness, your nurturing ability as a seductive way to get slide into someone's life. And nobody got time for that. Something's This is happening like right now. Like it's not waiting. Spirit's not waiting to reveal a lot of people that wanted to be important and assert themselves and try to control you. There's about a miracle is taking place. Wonders are being performed, and you are being adorned and adored during this time. Damn, there's a lot of people being. There's a lot of soulmate connections being written out of your existence. Like I feel like as I'm talking, I'm seeing like writing on, like the ink hasn't even dried yet on the declaration. The declaration, an order divine has declared and decreed, and the ink hasn't even dried yet. Okay. The transgression hasn't even completely been fulfilled yet. Damn. If this ain't current energy, this is probably a lot of times when I look at energy, I'll see that spirit is talking about like it's coming. No, this is now. Like this is on your head. Like this is. I want you to know that something won't even take 48 hours. Something won't even take 48 hours. That's how quickly your prayers are answered. Okay? That's how swiftly the divine comes in and solves your problems. When you have God on your side, when you have the spiritual realm on your side, who needs relationships? You know what I'm saying? Like, who really needs people? I don't know if no one understands, but it's a different type of love. It's a different type of love that the divine has for you. It says introducing the mother prototype. Nurture is literally the mother. So we got Cancer energy. But this saying you the real empress. You the real mother nature. You're the ones that everyone wanna be like. Okay. And no one would have. It's like you were hidden in plain sight, and it made people feel like all along, I never thought you were important. And they're tripping over their feet about how they didn't catch on soon enough, so they could have blocked you soon enough, so they could have stopped you soon enough. This is all about being more upset that they weren't able to successfully win the war. They may have won many battles, but they don't win the war. It's like prophecy. And so a lot of people that's been receiving your love, your generosity, and they've been stingy with you, they've consumed. And then they turn on you, which speaks more about their relationship that they have with their parents, the relationship that they have with their family, the relationship that they have with their social groups, than it does you. Even if this is professional, okay? It's coming from all angles. So for those of y'all where it's a professional situation, it's like, hey, Panini, don't you be a meanie. Y'all have had situations like where people don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you prosper. They want to be stingy when it comes to you. They want to be selfish when it comes to you. They only want you for themselves. But they don't have the balls or the kahunas to say that to you for real, because they feel like it's wrong. But it's a reflection. They are reflecting back. You're reflecting back to them how they show up in their own relationships, how stingy they are in their own relationship, how possessive they are in their own relationships. That they would feel entitled to how far you could prosper. Because they feel like their referral to that better position at work holds power over you. Because they feel like the likes that they give holds power over you. Because they feel like whether they comment or don't comment, it has power over you. Whether they support what you do or don't support what you do, it has power over you. So it's low-key haters that consume, indulge. And Spirit said, don't say nothing to these people. Don't do nothing about it. It's a reflection that only they will have to reckon with. It shows a Cain mentality. Takers. Well, it looks like everyone they chose a side. And whatever delusion that they were living in about it being something that you're doing to them, and whatever delusion they had, like their dreams are turning into nightmares. So what do you need them to know about right now when it comes to the next 48 hours? Okay, so there's stuff being exposed. The moon in reverse. King of coins and the king of swords. Hold on. You got there's a lot of masculine energy here. Some of you guys, it's coming from people that like you in a romantic context, because we have the Two of Cups here. Like 3 significant people. I almost want to say I feel like the Emperor is here, but I think that if this is one person, this is someone that struggles. They lack emotion. They lack emotional maturity. Like they're very wise. They're very intellectual. sapiosexual. There's aspects to this person that are almost complete, but they they tend to they tend to use their finances as a way, like, if it's one person, they tend to use their finances as a tool of control. Okay? When they feel emotionally triggered by anything you say, do, or don't do, even if you don't necessarily say or do anything to this person, they haven't mastered emotional intelligence. So no matter if you say the right things, do the right things, this person doesn't have what it takes to really appreciate you or value you, because this person isn't where they're insecure about their finances, they're insecure about their wealth. Someone is insecure about their wealth, and they don't like that you can see their flaws. They don't like that you are so spiritually in tune that you can see that they're lacking something of value, which means this person perpetrates a lot, that they have it all together but they don't. And this person also feels like they're not looking forward to, they don't want to make peace with you. This is someone that they definitely do not want to make peace with you, because they will have to take accountability and admit to themselves that they like playing these games. This is someone that likes to play games to assert their dominance. You aren't the only person that they play this game with. So they become extremely they become extremely invested in humbling feminine. Like, this is someone that has they have mommy wounds. There's something about a mother wound here. Like, their insecurities makes them feel weak. And so they thrive off of playing these games to make the Empress feel unsure about themselves. It's like a sport. Okay. So show me the Two of Cups. What do they want with my viewers? What do they want with my viewers? They want you to be like, they want you to be stupid for them. They want you to play this game, this love and war game with them. They want you to wait on them. They want you to descend. They want you to, like, get off of some type of high horse. It's like someone that's like, stop trying to. This is someone that would be like, every time you open your mouth or every time you do anything, they feel like you're trying to mother them. You're trying to be their therapist, and they hate that shit. Like, Ace of Wands. And they hate the whole process of how they have to listen to you to try to get close to you. So why are they so hell bent on this? A big demon right here. All right, you gotta ride it. This right here, this a big demon. So you gotta buck in. You gotta become a mechanical bull on their ass. This is a real But I feel like you see, let me tell you something. You the right one. Whoever y'all are the right one. Let me tell you why. Because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. We tame demons over here. We don't humble demons. That's child's play. We tame demons over here. Okay? Period. There ain't no ifs and buts about it. There is no ifs and buts. Respect your elders. Okay. Oh, okay. Remember who came first. 3 of Swords. Yes, this is the objective. If you don't tame this demon gonna hurt you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you don't do it, they will hurt you. How do we tame a demon? Spirit, how do we tame it? Look, I cannot make this show. How do you tame a demon? Energy never dies. Okay? Energy never dies. What you think you slay, you only allow it to transform. Energy never dies. That's a fact. That's the only fact. It only changes form. It only mutates. And it's what we put off in the closet, and we allow other people to handle that shit because we felt like we cut it off. You ain't getting rid of nothing. That's why the devil has dominion over the demons. The devil is also the person that exposes the demons. It takes one to know one. So you can't outwit the devil. It's impossible. It's impossible. So pretty much see how you tame this demon is very simple. It's very simple. You just have to be who you are. Period. You have to be who you are. As long as you remain in your state of who you are authentically, and you know who you are, and you are in your I am presence, can't nobody fuck with you. The moment you get out your seat and you allow this motherfucker to sit in your chair, game over. Lies. I'm going to say it again. Energy never dies. So when you say give them no energy and they will starve, lies. I don't know what books you're reading. I don't know who told you that. But what I'm telling you, you're not going to find in a book. What I'm telling you, they're not going to tell you what I'm telling you. Because what they want you to believe allows them to roam free. And that's how you end up getting your feelings hurt. You gotta know what your purpose is. In order to know what your purpose is the only way that you can stand in your authority, your sovereignty. You must stand in your sovereignty. Energy is always moving. It never stops. We have no control over these things. It's completely out of our control. It's gonna keep moving. It's never gonna stop. Those are all comforts to a fool. And what you're saying sounds comfortable, but there is no such thing. Can't stop nothing. As many times as shit keep revolving around the sun and happening over and over and over again, Can we not see the pattern that there is nothing that we can stop? There is nothing that we can control? All energy must be utilized. Direction. Look at that. Looking. So you are going to always be a magnet for people. A mirror. You're always going to be a mirror. So people that are looking and seeking for something, they're meant to run into you. Receive the truth. The devil is only a reflection of the truth. The Hierophant hides information. It's the Hierophant's job to conceal. Keep it for the elite. To tell you the comforts for you to be the fool and for them to remain in power. The book that you're seeking, it's not in your stores. The references that you have, they're not giving it to you. Even I don't care how many tablets you read. You are the book. It's written in your DNA. It's activated when you stop looking outside of yourself and you remember who the fuck you are. The answers is flowing through you like a river. And when you can't remember in the mind, you go through experience and you get all the wisdom through experience. So if you avoid experience, you deprive yourself of wisdom. You deprive yourself of knowledge, because that's the only place you're going to get this type of knowledge. That's the only place you're going to receive this type of wisdom. If you read a book, it's entertainment and entertainment only. To open the book, you have to connect to your soul. You have to use your soul, your heart chakra. And it's under lock and key because can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. That's what you should be saying to yourself. And if you ain't saying that to yourself, then they tricking you. They getting you to subscribe to believing that some other shit is bigger, better, badder, stronger than you. And those are only comforts to a fool. So the first thing you got to do when you see some shit like that, you don't want to stop it. Because you already know the prophecy. So every time you try to stop it, you delay the prophecy. Why would you want to stop something that is meant to evolve you? Why would you want to stop that? Because it's uncomfortable, because it's painful, because it's irritable. As long as it's uncomfortable, it's irritable, it scares you. That's fear. The scariest thing is when you realize that you are solely responsible for your happiness. That is the scariest thing to any human being on earth. And they look forward to humbling you. I'm not here to humble you. This is only going to be for who is meant to hear, who is meant to receive and hear the call. To everyone else, it's going to sound like gibberish. It's going to sound like a Looney Tune. And that's exactly how they're supposed to feel. What do we have here? Self-development. Every time you're rejected, every time you go through something, it's for self-development. It's for you to receive a message that allows you to develop your skills. It allows you to develop your gifts. The reason why it's under lock and key is because it's protecting itself from fools that don't believe in themselves. That's why the DNA doesn't unlock. That's why it doesn't upload or download. It doesn't the encryption, the file that's a zip file in your DNA is missing the trigger. And you never use your voice. But you have everything you're looking for, right? Direction. It's already written. It's a gift. Okay, it's a gift. But you gotta love the gift. So let me tell you something. If you have a gift to attract, why would God give you a gift to attract the heartbroken, the lost, the wondering, what are demons? First of all, let's take you back to school right quick. A demon is unresolved emotional trauma. Now, if your mind thought of a person with horns and you get scared, that's a you thing. That's a limited belief system. A demon is something that is born from trauma. It's an emotional state of being that splits and fragments itself from the soul, and it becomes its own entity. Very real. They belong to someone. And there's a lot of demons running around. And a lot of people are not in control of their demons. They're trying to be more in control of other people instead of their own demons. So they persecute you and they shame you and they use guilt tripping and they use all these different things as a way to control other people because they don't know how to confront their own closet. So when you know that the demon is nothing more than a scary inner child, a lost inner child, which one would you prefer? You gonna hit them with a stick and beat them and fight fire with fire? Or do you do like your grandma used to do and you pour a bowl of candy and you put that shit on the fireplace and you let them eat on that? Then when that demon calm their little ass down and they get off their little high horse, then they gonna sit with you for a little while. Okay? And you gonna say, sit your ass right there, don't you move. I'm auntie talking to you. And you gonna ignore them. You know they there, but you gonna ignore them. Some of them gonna knock shit down and carry on and act like a little bad child with a tantrum. Telltale signs of what type of demon you working with. And you're going to say, okay, you don't want to listen. I don't think I'll give you no more candy. And you're going to take your damn candy off the damn fireplace. And then they going to hump. They going to calm their little ass down. And now the demon that came in there, fee, fi, fo, fum. Look who I become. I don't give a damn how big or tall. I'm David. I slay giants, and you think you big, and I'm finna make you small. So you can go through this rabbit hole, and you can stop crying about shit that you can't change. That's it. That's all. But you don't take shit personal because you're solely responsible for your own happiness. So that demon has no control over you. The trauma that they have is not yours. And then since you want to be busy and you don't like to be still, I'm going to give you some work to do. Because that's what grandma back in the day used to do. Cut up them onions. We're going to talk less and do more. Because before you can even begin to communicate with someone with trauma, the closest thing that they're able to do is feel through physical action. So a lot of them they may have sex addictions. They may be constantly watching porn. They do a lot of different things because they can only feel alive through the physical realm. So you give them busy work so they can feel alive. But why would God give you a gift to have the capacity to nurture demons back? Why would God give you such a gift? Because the remedies of how to handle this level of consciousness is inside of you. It's genetics. You've been doing this reincarnation after reincarnation after reincarnation. Your ancestors been doing it. Your roots, you've been doing it time and time again. So when you fight fire with fire, in whatever form the demons show up in, you're afraid. You're scared. You don't want to claim your authority, your sovereignty, your gifts, your abilities. You should be the type of aunties and uncles where when you walk in a room, you don't even have to say shit. Everybody that's in pain supposed to come to you. That's your gift. They supposed to come to you with their problems. They're supposed to get mad at you. And that's why the real Mother Nature, we were raised by real mothers that said, I don't give a damn how you feel. All that gentle parenting shit only create more demons because y'all avoiding the root issue. If you don't get to the rooter to the tutor, all you doing is being a taskmaster or a slave master and whooping them to force them to do shit that you don't want to sit down and actually deal with on a day-to-day basis. And so you rule with fear. Why would they give you fear to rule people with? Because it makes more trauma. More trauma, more drama. And drama makes money. Drama sells souls to the highest bidder. And I said bitter on purpose because misery loves company. And if you have a bitter heart, you have a bitter soul. And you need some gripe water because you got acid reflux and indigestion. And you colicky, so you screaming and you stomping your feet and you want somebody to see you. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Okay. This too shall pass. And then they be like, off with their head. And now you're the bad guy. And they push you into the bush. But every time they push you into the bush, they only help you develop yourself even better. They only help you become even wiser. Because back at the beginning, what does Spirit say? The first thing Spirit's going to teach you is how to be responsible for yourself. How to nurture yourself. Because when you don't place your emotions in the hands of another person that determines your self-worth, God can really use that type of warrior because you move like a true divine feminine. Why would God give you something so gentle, like a heart that's so giving and nurturing, if it wasn't meant to be sweet to attract bees with? If it wasn't meant to be sweet, if you weren't meant to be intoxicating, there would be no need for bees. You're supposed to leave trinklets out. You're supposed to leave sweets out. Everybody supposed to say, oh, I want to go to auntie house. I want to go to uncle house. I want to go over there. They want to, every innocent child should be begging for you. These people want to be you. But how do they try to be you? By creating more trauma. They'll give you a taste and they'll take it away. Exactly, sensational at all times. Oh, I feel like you lured me here. Absolutely, that's my job. My job is to bring the bitters to me. With the stingers, the ones that like to sting people. And you will indulge in my nectar. And like gripe water, I will soothe your bitter heart. As gripingly as it's supposed to be. And so their parents like to keep them away from you. Oh, you don't need to be around them. Because they can't do what you do. Because it's not their gift. It's not their gift. You are a safe haven. You are a fortress for the broken. And for those of you that have mothers that did not know how to nurture you, it's because you were always the nurturer. And when you stop griping with the fact that your mothers couldn't be mother, you would step into your rightful place with less strife and less resentment. You would see the honor in your crown. You would wear your vulnerability with stride and pride. You were supposed to be a home for the demons, for the broken, because the unbroken, those that are healed, will naturally move on. They will grow up and they'll always check for you. And they'll be like, man, when I was growing up, you was the person that was always there for me when nobody was. You sat with me. No, I said it exactly how I said it. We can make it sound sweet all you want. But that's attraction. Attraction is alluring. Attraction by definition. We don't got to debate about it. Look it up. Attraction by definition is alluring. Leading is ego. You must know your strength as an empress is always in your attraction. And don't let no man or woman on this earth tell you that there's something wrong with being alluring. You are supposed to be pleasing to look upon. You are supposed to be pleasing in voice and sound. You're supposed to be everything it needs to be. And it doesn't have a rhyme or reason. Some demons, you may have to confront them and you may have to talk to them and cuss them out. Some demons, you could talk to them with a soft voice. But it depends on the level of gripe. It depends on the bitter. You the bitter herbs. I'ma heal you. And I ain't gonna take it personal. Cause you in pain. And sometimes you gotta send them away and or put them on timeout. But they in your nursery. They are in your nursery. They are in your care. Words and how we say things can be very triggering to people, but all that sugarcoating shit and making it sound less bad and more good and bad is subjective. God got work to do. And if God said, I want you to go into the dark spaces and crevices of the earth, and I want you to use that heart that I gave you and use that gift, so be it. It's already done. That's obedience. That's true obedience. Obedience to yourself. And all the stereotypes around how you're supposed to do it and what it's supposed to look like, that is ego. That's comforts to a fool. That's for television. And Kendrick Lamar said, turn them TVs off because you can't hear shit. The ancestors are on ground zero. They are where people don't want to go. They're in the darkness. They are not in the light. And light and dark are subjective. What is light? What is dark? There's more darkness than it is light. But for every dark soul that has turned their light off, y'all don't understand why you are so favored. You don't understand. You reflect darkness back. You allow people to see their darkness so they can turn their fucking lights on instead of making you the martyr that leads with your light. That's why you get more with sugar than you do salt, cause you're attractive. Come on, think about it. So the reason why God say work on your attraction ability and work on how you feel is so you could be more alluring and you can attract more demons and you can do your motherfucking job at the best of your ability. Yeah, you could walk around in your little comfortable stuff and whatever, but attraction comes in many forms. It's not just in the physical, it's also in the voice. It's in the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you hold your hands, the way you don't do nothing at all. Silence is even attractive. Did you know that? Every demon has how they pick of the poison. Which one do you prefer? Because we tame demons, this collective here. We open doors, this collective here. We reach inside that grieving heart and we flip a fucking switch. Light on. Light on. Now instead of having one light to follow, we got not a whole block lit. How that look? Off your alluring, off of you. Sometimes you gotta reel them in and make them mad, and they be like, "Oh, you tricking me, you provoking me." Absolutely. That's why the book that they gave you to read tells you not to provoke people, because they like demons. Demons make the world go round. Pied Piper. That may be a little too heavy. But leaning, for those that have been leaning into their gift and not quite falling, Dreaming. I want you to all night. For those that have been trying not to fall and lose yourself, it's only in the losing yourself. You got to go crazy. You got to be crazy to lose yourself in yourself. You got to be crazy to fall down your own rabbit hole. And sometimes it may look a little scary, but it's exhilarating. Okay. So let's get your little closing messages. Okay, bottoms up. I got 3 demons coming towards you. Happy fishing. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Come on. I'm gonna find you. How you know I didn't know you was already coming? How you know I didn't send for you? You can't come nowhere I didn't send. You can't come nowhere I called you. You're finna be reborn. Today's your birthday. Today, you in your birthday suit. I'm finna spank your butt like when you come out the womb and you gotta tap that ass a little bit. Just wake the fuck up. Cry. It's okay if you cry. It may be painful, but sometimes you gotta spank the demons on their butt so they can remember who their mama is. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Today, this looked like the scene at Matrix when she was like, don't worry about the vase. Because I already knew you was going to drop it. I already knew you was coming. I was prepared. So I baked you some cookies. That's why. What was the oracle in the Matrix? What was she baking? Cookies. Sweet. Whatever you like. And how many people she had? A house full of kids. And what were they practicing? They gifts. How to open that shit up. All of it's symbolic. They tell you in a way where they don't have to get in trouble. But you got to be able to, toot toot. What Major Payne say? Here we are together. Do whatever. You need me to tell you about the little engine that could? You better toot that horn. I don't care if you look at me like that. You can roll your eyes. Make your little stank faces. It is what it is. Okay, so who are these demons that's coming in? So we got karmics. Woo! Love it. Third party energy. Haters. Gotta love them too. People you done learn lessons with. They don't learn. They got their hard heads make for soft asses. Wham! Martin Lawrence. Some of y'all gotta tap into y'all Martin Lawrence era. And you gotta get him. What he say? You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out. What else he said? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sometimes you just gotta. Hey, how you doing? Narcissist. Oh, love the narcissist. Now the narcissist is a little tricky, because the narcissist they have a something in their chromosomes, right? Is like you ever be typing on a computer and then you hit the same key over and over and over again, and then you got a backspace. They got something in their brain that don't allow them to backspace, so they can't really keep up with what they recently did. And so today is always a new day. That's a little trick I'm gonna tell you right there, right? Today is always a new day. They really can't backspace to when you was talking and trying to tell them where they went wrong. They have something literally, chemically, psychologically There's a, you hit the Y key too long. Okay, there's too many Y's in that baby. Okay, they may be from a certain era, and you can't undo that. Okay, that's the generation that was Y, too many Y's. Okay, that baby, you just gotta let. You ever see that one baby that keep hitting the wall, and they don't know how to stop, and you just sit there and look at that damn baby just hitting the wall. Look at that damn baby. And so today, you're, hey baby, how you doing? And they don't know no better because the yesterday is gone, and they really can't backspace. And if you try to control, alt, delete that Y baby, that Y baby is programmed to make some extra Y's. So you better off forgetting about yesterday and take today as a new day. But why, for real? You did call me. You sure did. They wouldn't even be able to remember their own lie, let alone yours. That's why Shira 7 be telling y'all a lot of them narcissists, because they really can't remember too much. They're not that good at that part, okay? So all you got to do is, when you got too many Y's, you just get it 2 steps ahead of them, and you just put a lot of X's. You just X, 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 X. And so they get distracted when they think that you care about all they X, 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 X. They get distracted because they like, all you care about is my X's, and you like, yeah, I don't give. You really don't give a fuck. But when you put all those X's there, the Y's get canceled out. I don't know. This is math. This is something different. You just have to take my word for it. Okay. Because these the ones, when they get to a certain age, yes, and your mamas can be narcissists too. When they get to a certain age, they don't even remember the shit that they did to you. I promise you. Because somebody put X, 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 X there, and they usually just program that person. So every X that they put, it cancels out their Y, and they just become real obedient. And that's why they made a lot of narcissists religious. Ha! Come through, spirit. That's why a lot of narcissists are religious. Okay? Because they don't know. You got to know how to psychologically cancel out all those Y's to make them obedient, to make them a robot. Okay? These are the people that came from the Hitler era. Okay? They're really, 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 really like that. They're machines. They're armies. They're a whole bunch of Y armies. Little minions. Okay. And they were, you see how you got a lot of these letters? It says narcissist. Don't that rhyme with arsonist? That also rhyme. I mean, it's cryptic in there. They the Antichrist. Y'all the Christ consciousness, and this is the army that was created to why you to death, where you get distracted, and why they doing this and why they doing that. Why is not the answer with these babies, okay? They fixed. So you just hit X, 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 X. Okay, you just hit the X button on them. And that just makes them happy. They're smiling. There's a happy baby right there. And they be like, yeah, you do. And that's why you just tell them what they want to hear. There ain't no fixing that one. Nope. Yep, they NPC like. They start glitching, and then when they get older, they start getting dementia, Alzheimer's, and they forget. You be like, when I was 5, you put me on a hot stove and burned my butt, and you was the evilest person in the world. And I can guarantee you, they don't know why they did it. I can guarantee you. In their older age, they gonna be like, how could I do something like that? Why? You see the why? Why would I do that? And then you're gonna be like, take accountability. And then you get trapped in this mirror where you're trying to get them to see what they did wrong, and they really don't know why they did what they did. They really don't, okay? I promise you. So you mad at, it's like being mad at a mannequin at the market. You want to know why they put the shirt on today. You still mad at them for some shit they did to you when you was 5 and they can't even remember they did it. You still want justice. That baby don't know no better. And I'm not making excuses for them, but I'm telling you, genetics and human splicing has always been a very interesting topic. And when the Western civilization got a hold of the magic, okay, which was sorcerers and mystics that, Hitler and them utilized to try to create the perfect army. Or Western civilization was like, oh shit, that right there, that's the secret sauce. And they brought that shit over there to Western civilization and they practiced. Yeah, they practiced on a lot of your eggs. Right? And they give it to the people that try to get ahead in life. They made them the golden child syndrome. A lot of stuff came from that stuff, okay? So it's way outside of our tax bracket, but, Spirit just channeling through me. But what I can tell you is, with that one, your heart and everything gonna feel lighter. If you just try it one day. Get your computer and type I am, and then just keep hitting the Y key. Wah. Eventually say wah. This needs some milk. they need some water. They need some water because they hit the Y key too many times. And so you just got to be like, why you don't, let me tell you how you cancel out those Y's. One Y is going to be why you don't, right? One of them, let's say one of those Y keys is when you cancel out one of, let's say this person's a jealous person. Y'all know the jealous ones, right? The jealous narcissists, they'll be like, you don't spend no time with me. And then you just get a step ahead of them and you hit the X key and you be like, you don't spend no time with me. Why? And they feel super important and their head gets big and they be like, she loves me. Okay, and then they feel important and they forget what they were even thinking about today. They forget. They don't know no better. Like that one kid that keep hitting the wall. I know y'all had that one chihuahua that always run into the wall like he chasing somebody. And if it's your mother, now narcissist mother is gonna be shady as fuck. Okay, they're going to be real shady. Every time they see you, you're going to brace yourself. First, you're going to try to be an empath and hyper attuned to the negativity in the room, and you're going to try to brace yourself. Don't brace yourself. No. If you're dealing with a mama narcissist, okay, the first thing she's going to look for is why your hair look like that. You hear the why? Why your face look like that? You hear the why? Why you got a few extra pounds on you? Why you doing it? Why you, and every why, just get ahead of them. Why I look like this today? Why I feel like this today? Look at me looking all ugly, and then your mama gonna be like, and they get their dopamine hit, and everybody walks away happy, cause you know that it ain't true. And then it's like they love you harder. I swear to God. They be looking for you. I just enjoyed myself today with you. Can you read me a book? And you reading them a book. And then a nursery rhyme them to their grave. And this is how you let them rest in peace. Instead of putting yourself in pieces. You gotta be smart, wise, as a serpent, gentle, like a dove. Okay? Because remember, it's like having a shell of a person that don't know why they do what they do. And if you got a narcissist man, stroke his ego a little bit, right? Be like, oh my God, your hair is growing today. That's why narcissists fall for a lot of gold diggers, because gold diggers have mastered to cancel out their whys, their insecurities, with exes. They just give them a lot of sugar, and they lie to them, and the narcissist will believe it. Promise you, they're programmed to believe it. They could be balding at the top of their head, and you just be like, oh, your hair is growing today. No, don't I got one better. Get you some castor oil and be like, I just want to give you a massage. And you rub that damn balding spot. Rub it real good. Okay? Rub it real good. And you give them a little sugar on the side of their cheek. And you massage your little ears. You know, like little dogs, like when you massage the ears, you do a little bit of those. Okay? Then you just chin up. Okay? And then if they don't call you, you know, let's play that little game where they don't call you for a while. And because they feel like you think you're so important, right? Call their phone 20 times. Get a head start 20 times. Back to back. Call. They're going to be telling their friends, oh my God, look at them calling me so many times. Why are they calling me? And then they over there in the car with a grin on their face, an evil grin. Just a little evil grin. Just sit there with an evil grin on their face because you done call their phone 20 times and they really convinced. Why would they believe anything other? They got the proof. 20 receipts. You on my phone. You on my line 20 times. Send them random text messages for nothing. Don't ask them for nothing. Just be like, damn, I gotta really reach. What can you say? No, because if you say, I hope you have a good day, that's too easy. You gotta be a little bit more in depth than that. You gotta hit them with the little, I can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking about you. You are always on my mind. They like that one. You are always on my mind. Hit them with that Don Julio. Take a shot. Give them your best shot when you do it. Take the shot. Then you practice giving your best shot, and you blow their head up. Humpty Dumpty always falls. Remember that. There's a reason why Humpty Dumpty falls off the wall. He's going to put his guards down. When he puts his guard down, you just slide your intention in there, right? Because I told you, these ones like to be what? Told what to do. These ones, they like to be, they got to have someone in their head puppeteering it, squeezing it, you know, like a little stress ball. I just gave y'all gold. A gold nugget. And they will walk throughout the town like, I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Oh, in the day. They'll talk to other girls. Who cares? So what? You know why? Because you in their head relieving the stress ball. You in the cranium. I promise you they're going to talk to that person. And they wouldn't even know they was talking to that person. They done lied to that person 6 times and don't even know why. They done created 12 different lies, 12 different stories to each and every single one of them, and they don't know why they did it. If you ask them, why did you do that? What type of person, when you start telling them, like, what type of person do you think you are? And what type of da-da-da-da-da, you're wasting your breath. Okay? So the objective with narcissists, you have to hit their sweet spots in their triggers before they try to hit yours. Game win. Okay? And they're going to be the most loyalist people to you. I promise you, they're going to show up for you in ways. They go from being narcissists to your assistant. Your personal assistant. All right, the last person. This is the last one, I promise. Because Spirit said it was 3. Okay. All right, so you got one of those little demons. Okay, so this last demon, this one here is a little tricky. Because this is someone, you ever had a demon that liked to play peekaboo? This is a demon that doesn't know if it wants to be a demon or not. Okay. So when you dealing with a demon that don't know if it really want to be a demon, they like shapeshift a little bit. So that energy, they like shapeshifters. So this is the type of energy that likes to participate in delusions, right? Daydreaming, fantasizing. They like to participate in delusions, and they like to wait around and fish for information or clues that their delusion is working on you. Y'all got one of those? Y'all aware of that one? Okay. So this crazy baby here is unique. This is that energy that be on demon time at night or demon time at a certain time of day, and then they play it. They got two personalities. So they on demon time, usually at night, and they'll totally be like, what? This is someone that would deny that they were even telepathically trying to connect with you. This is the one that would be like, you're delusional. They like to tell you that you're delusional when they're living their double life. Okay. But this is also the one that when they realize that you caught on to them, they cut you off. They ghost you. Y'all ever dealt with the ghosters? See, a narcissist is a different type of cuckoo. But the ones that ghost you for no apparent reason after they literally thought about you all day and night, and then they like to say, I didn't think about you. I don't think about you. It's like, okay. But when they feel like you're on to them, they like to switch their energy up and change who they are and get a whole nother personality. That motherfucker there is tricky. The best way I could describe that energy, it's like the kid that instigates. You know, the kid, the little bad kid that instigates everyone doing some shit, and they'll like low key expose your kid, the other good kids, to their little nasty thoughts, and then they'll be like, I never said that. You know, that little bad kid, that's one of them. Now that little bad kid grew up, and now that little bad kid got all these demons. They never got caught, and when they did get caught, they just took on a whole nother identity. Okay. They took on a whole other identity, child. So what they do is, now some of y'all got all 3 of these motherfuckers in one person, which means you got a house full of a lot of people. And when you got a house with that many personalities, you got a temperature check every day. Because you are fostering a child of the system. Okay. Kara, what's up, baby? So with that person, it's like if you ever get receipts on that person, or it's hard to prove it. Something about like proving that this person did what they It sounds stupid coming out. Pretending that they know. It's like they don't like when people figure them out, and so they ghost, right? They find the next victim. And when you get receipts on them where you can prove and expose them, they get real upset. They may even like crash out and be like, "What the fuck? Why you did that shit?" Knowing damn well they wrong, but they'll crash out. They'll lose their shit because whatever illusion that they were existing in, it cannot work anymore in that environment. Okay. Now, I'm gonna give you some guidance on this one because, baby, that one there, that's another type of demon. Different type of demon. This one here, hidden agenda. Oh yeah, this person don't like when you when you know this would be the one that tell you stay away from readings. I don't do that shit. Don't do this, and this is the this is the one that they would even tell all their groupies like don't even listen to it. It's the demon. It's the devil, right? The reason why they do that is because the only way you gonna know really how this demon here work, you gotta go in the spirit realm. You gotta believe the spirit more than you believe this person. You gotta be so real with yourself, because this is someone that literally shapeshifts like fast, super fast. Okay. And every time they feel like you're not missing them no more, or you're not on their mind, they just manifest. They just appear like a little clap, like a Okay. And then this is also the one that'll be pretending like they don't think about you. They got options. They can move on with their life. They ain't got nobody. Okay. All they got is themselves. Nobody trusts them. They don't let people come close to them. All of that shit. Okay. So you just have to, if you waiting like for this person to tell you, this is the type of connection where you can't rely on this person to tell you the truth. They're never going to tell you the truth. Why would someone tell you that they orchestrated the whole shit? And if you can see it, it only makes them feel less wanted. Spirit, would you suggest, I feel like I want to tell you, damn. Because this is someone that if they can't live in Delulu with you, they going to try to find someone else that they could be in Delulu with. Somebody going to fall for this shit. This is hot piping delusion. Hot shit. Yes, the magician. Okay. So Spirit is saying for this demon here, you see this? What is the magician doing? Okay. What is this magician doing? They got the cup, the sword. I got everything that I need. I know the truth. Right? Some of y'all, you just go and talk to the Lord about this person. Don't even go to this person. Don't go to this person and be like, I have this suspicion. I want you to tell me the truth. No. Just go to your prayer altar. Go to your prayer closet. Get on your knees. Nothing stronger than a praying woman. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying with those demons, all you got to do is ask Spirit to reveal it to you. And once you know about it, don't get emotional. Don't pick up the phone and call nobody. Yeah, he gonna lie anyway. Don't pick up the phone and call nobody and try to confirm receipts and get the truth. No. You know, you pull out a piece of paper and be like, today. Okay? Because remember, your prayer is answered immediate. Today. Okay? Every person that they walk amongst, they will not be able to hide. They will not be able to cloak themselves. And every person that tries to be with this person or try to fall for their tricks, they will be revealed in the spirit. They spirit guys will turn them away. And this person going to they going to go from place to place to place, and it won't last. Okay? Because again, this demon here is different. They like to come back with a fresh start and flip the script on you and then accuse you of being a heartbreaker. teamwork. Then they want to work together. Okay. They want you to, every time they want you to fall, remember it's either you or them. The moment you take your oxygen mask off yourself and you try to revive this person, you lose yourself. You lose your mojo. So what you have to remember is when they telling you it's safe for you to fall, let them fall for you first. Okay? And while they reading you and fishing for information for you, read their ass right back. Know their weaknesses, their strengths, their vulnerabilities. And utilize every tool in your book. Okay, you know, like head rubbers, rub their head. Remember, it's not personal. It's never personal because they feel lost when they don't. They feel lost. Why do they feel lost? Oh, they feel lost when you prioritize yourself. They feel lost when you're not trying to control them and you want them to, like, y'all be wanting these demons to take accountability and like being govern themselves. These demons cannot govern themselves. Okay? They cannot govern themselves. They must be governed. There's order to this. There has to be order. So you trying to give that to a Y baby that don't even know why they do what they do, y'all all running into the wall together. Then if you're patient enough, you're virtuous enough, virtue brings information. Virtue is for gathering information. Yes, you can be virtuous. But virtue also rhymes with victory, and I can't see them no other way except you winning. So every night, pray. Don't pray to take over this person's free will. This person is already given free will. They don't have their own free will. Some of them belong to their mama. Some of them belong to somebody else. And so this person's going to keep coming back. You ever have like a stray pet that don't like to be held down, but they always going to come back? They always going to come back to where the food is. This is like leaving a bowl of milk out on the porch without going to go hunt the damn animal down. They gonna come back to the porch because you put milk out. That's a fact. So there's no need to cry about it or worry about it. It'd be bad. And when they come back, ask God first. God, let me ask you a question. How dirty is dirty? How dirty is this damn demon? And then God gonna tell you how far you can go. And so this is when you see what's she doing. They not kissing. The sex card didn't come out. It's like twirl, pat on the back. You know. Let's play this together. But you don't use words with this. You gotta move in the spirit with this demon. You don't use words with that. So you go to you say, God, tell me, intercede in my life with this one demon here. And God gonna tell you exactly what you need to do if you're scared of all that other woo-woo. Because anybody that keep coming back to you, they already give you consent. I don't know if you know that, but I'm going to tell you today. Anyone that keep coming back to you and knocking on your motherfucking door, they are constantly giving you permission to tell them whatever the fuck you want to tell them. And they will. This is why narcissists, all these demons, they love a nurturing person. Because some of them need you to lie to them. The ones that don't want to lie to you, that's a different class. But that's a different type of tax bracket and a different class. So in this level of demons, you just need to know that these are great workers. Now, what happens over time with these demons is if you're asking, like, will they ever change? You just got to know the nature of the creature. When you understand the nature of the creature, you choose your battles wisely and you move in a virtuous way that allows you to remain in full operation of your spiritual gifts and your physical gifts. Okay. So prioritize your day. Be like, oh, I want to spend time with you, but I have so much on my plate. I really want to spend time with you. And then instead of saying, I need you to clean the house, I need you to do this, just be like, I just want to spend so much time with you. I can't wait I got all this stuff to do today, because not everybody's going to have a wealthy provider, right? So you just have all this stuff to do today. And then before you know it, they coming home and they going to help you cook and clean. And then you don't even know that you literally just got them to do it. But you got them to do it because you were saying, I just can't wait to spend time with you. That's really what motivated them. Ain't had nothing else to do with nothing else. But if you say, oh, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, why didn't you do it? You should know what to do. So this is a why, baby. They don't know why they do what they do. Okay? Because 95% of the world is traumatized and 95% of the world have unresolved demons and trauma and issues. There's only 5% of the light currently operating, which means there's more demons than there are people that are aware of their own self-consciousness. All right? You have a man and you want him to help out and be more active in X, Y, and Z. Get you some whipped cream. Turn into ghosts and bake a cake together. I don't know. Put his ass against the refrigerator door and just start putting food on him. Put food on that man. Okay? Put your back up against the wall. Be like, oh no, I gotta bake the cake. And this person like, man, let's pick this. Put the fuck the cake. Fuck the cake, anime. Fuck the cake. Okay, that's it. That's all. It's not that hard. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's tact. And you can get men to do anything. Do you understand? They just prefer some sugar and not salt. That's it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Find a way to say it without saying it. Now you're speaking a language. Actions. They understand actions, right? Get their attention. Put on something extravagant to go fucking nowhere. They like that shit, I promise you. It's a wow factor. And I don't care how much a man tells you to tell you his problems and what you're dealing with. That is a conversation you're supposed to be having with God and your journal and not that man. Don't fall for that okie doke. They tell you that because that's fishing for information. I told you the demon that you're operating with, right? The one that's going to fish for information. The more you tell them, the more they study about you. Remain mysterious. I left him to eat bread. No snake. What? No, that's punishment. You don't have to punish nobody. You don't got to starve. That's a narcissistic approach. When you treat people, when you retaliate, I said don't fight fire with fire. Match the energy, but don't fight fire with fire. So if you do it where you nature of the creature, I'm not talking about everybody, but the nature of the creature. If you take away something to get them to do something, that's what the golden child was, right? I'm going to take something away from you to make you behave a certain type of way. They hate that shit. It's a trigger button. Don't do that. Why would you take away the bare necessities as a way to make a person behave better? No, you keep the same level of nurture, the same level of love. You remain mysterious, and you understand that the scales are always going to even itself out. So you don't even have to try to get them back. You don't even have to be petty, because anytime you are doing what God asked you to do, all you gotta do is, I'm gonna go tell my daddy. I'm gonna go tell the Creator what you did, and He's not gonna like that. In less than 48 hours, I can promise you this: that man gonna crip walk better than he was yesterday, and that's a fact. But you don't deprive them of their bare necessities. You love them genuinely, wholeheartedly, and you give them the nurture that every mother should have been able to give their child. No mother should have been using the bare necessity as a means to make their kids behave correctly. I put a roof over your head. I put food on your table. You're supposed to do that. There's no trophy for that. Get the fuck out your feelings. There's no trophy for that. I'm supposed to cut your damn apples in squares. I'm supposed to put the food on the table for you. I'm supposed to give you kisses. I'm supposed to love you. I'm supposed to nurture you. Not, oh, you made me mad today. You didn't get a good grade today. So let's see how you like going without this. They groom women to fight silently, but it's with fire. These white babies, these demons, all you gotta do is put a little sugar. Put a little sugar. And you just be quiet, you listen enough, the man gonna tell you. When a man open up to you and he start telling you what he like and dislike, he's comfortable, right? He feels like it's safe to fall. Once that happens, it's information is power with a woman, okay? But as long as you're not gonna take it away as a way to punish them, they will keep telling you. All you gotta do, sing them a lullaby. Put them to bed. I'm going to put you to bed. And then you got all that time for self-care. Y'all just got to prioritize your day better, right? Self-care is for time for you. So you get up extra earlier. That's why back in the day, our elder women got up earlier than they met the sun. They were up before the sun came up. And that was the rite of passage when you became a real nurturer. You up before cock-a-doodle-doo hit. When cock-a-doodle-doo hit, everybody else getting up. And you pour into yourself. And you do your hair and you do your stuff to make yourself feel better. And then that's how you be singing. That's how you go around the rest of the day like la 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 la. And you don't know how the energy comes through you. You don't know how you can do all these different things. But hey, it's only making you younger. It's only making you more youthful because you don't neglect yourself. You don't leave it to everyone else that you're nurturing to prioritize you, because 95% of the world are big grown demons, baby demons in grown people bodies. You should have your art of persuasion so down packed, your art of seduction so down packed to the point where you could make a person a kidnapper, a person that you could talk them down. You should be able to talk down anybody. You should be able to. You don't gotta say nothing. You know the ones that like they ready to cover your eyes because your eyes is doing something to them. That's how powerful you are. Okay. And then when it comes to bed, you put everybody to bed, then you go to sleep. That's the trick. You gotta lay everybody to bed. You put the kids to bed, right? And if you got a man, because it seems like some of y'all are about to either get some or you're gonna have some, and they all got demons. I hear, newsflash, everybody got demons. And because you're so powerful, God is saying, I'm bringing a couple demons your way. But if you know the nature of the creature, all right, then you know where the power resides. When you put that man to sleep, he don't give a damn what you doing after that. He don't. He over there in La La Land. And you just might be able to fix a couple whys, and you may add some years to this person's life. That's what divine feminine energy does. We multiply, we add years to people's lives. We regenerate. That's what it is. Yeah. So if the flower dying, your nurture has the power and the ability to bring that flower back to life. Okay? So, happy hunting. Don't hunt like a man, hunt like a woman. Okay? Which means you ain't going out there looking for them. They coming to you. They're attracted to you. To grow her body hair. Yeah. Be like, oh, all that you do for me, I just love being. Make your estrogen levels rise. The higher your estrogen levels, the better everything is. Right? Because you allow theirs. The more you, when you deal with those demons, the more you feed their head and their ego, they testosterone level rise, and they believe, right? The only place, this is where it turns into, the only place where that delusion becomes real is when they're with you. You see how that works? And that's why they keep coming back to you, because ain't no other word, ain't no other place. Ain't no other place where that shit gonna work than with you. Trina, it's your turn, okay? I'm gonna get me some water, and then I will start. Let me change this. The list is closed. All right. All right, be right back. Okay, Trina. Where my phone at? Let me drop my hands right quick. You can always catch the replay. All right. So you can drop your question whenever you're ready. Oh, thank y'all. I love y'all, for real, for real. Have y'all noticed that like every live stream be so different? You know what I mean? But definitely like in the live streams, it allows me to like connect impromptu. It really does. You woke up just in time too, Trina. You're welcome. My pleasure. And shout out to all the masculine energies in the live chat that chimed in and gave feedback. Y'all are awesome. I don't know if Uncle is still here. I love you too. Me and you say. Kiara. I don't know why I heard Aaron. Pierre, that's Mufasa. Period. That's how I like it. Just like that. Again and again and again. When is your fine man coming? One of these demons coming up. One of these demons coming through real soon. They may call you in less than 48 hours. Which one of them demons is it going to be? I don't know. Which one come first, second, or third? I can promise you all of them got problems. And they need someone to nurture their demons. That's where the healing happened. I always say this. If you guys, I'm going to try to hide the, you see the lover's card? Where's the lover's card? When you get to the lover's card, it gets real interesting, right? The lovers. So we can't forget the devil. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Okay. Okay, Papa, show me. So let's hide the little boobies. Well, hold on. Let's put on a skirt. Okay? Because they're aware that they're in the garden. So you see, on the feminine side, there is the serpent, the bush, and the fruit. Yield, right? Harvest. On the masculine side, his tree look a little flimsy, right? But if you notice, his tree is full of fire, the flame, right? So, you know how masculines have to go to the fire. Hey, their fire is going to call them. The fire is the inspiration. Okay, fire is the element. It's also desire. Okay, if you pay attention to the facial expression, the masculine energy is hardwired. Okay, we're talking about genetics and the way they were created. Hardwired to desire the feminine. If you pay attention to the feminine, her face is looking up. Okay? Is looking up. And the serpent is putting them on game, wisdom. Okay? Knowledge. Not just of this lifetime, but in every lifetime. Every lifetime. So in harmony, there's no need to have a physical marriage or have a title or to go to the courthouse or any of those things if you don't want to, because the masculine will always go to the flame. So in the Bible, where it speaks about the flame and the burning bush, okay, they're describing the masculine energy desiring the feminine for knowledge, for wholeness, infinite wholeness. It's also a representation of intuition. Okay? They're in harmony and they're not in strife. So, in the devil, what you'll notice about these two figures is, let's hide this. Pretty much the flame is on his tail, and he doesn't have a whole bush anymore. He just has a tail. Okay. And the flame and the fruit is one. So you see how it's a grapevine? I heard it from the grapevine. How much longer will you be mine? So essentially, because they chain themselves to each other in this way, they cut themselves off from the divine. When you rely more on the assets, the physical things, what you can see with your two eyes, right? Because if you see in this image, you can see the chain. The devil ain't gonna hide it from you. I want you to see the chain y'all have chained yourself to. I want you to see the contract. I want you to see what keeps you together, what makes you a slave to whatever lease agreement, whatever marriage contract, whatever ordinance you subscribe to. It's what feeds you. Yeah. And how this is going to work, the devil is going to provoke you. You see the fire? The devil is going to provoke you, the fire to your tail, fire to your ass. You're going to learn a lesson because you wanted this. So you get exactly what you wanted. You paid the piper, essentially. And she won't be exempt because she knows what she got to. But one of the best things about the devil depiction, even if you go through this, it's nothing to fear, or it's nothing to be like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to do everything to avoid this. So you know how they said the first will be made last and the last will be made first. Okay? So those that failed so many times, they're actually wiser now. Okay? It's their turn to now regenerate and go up the wheel in a different direction after going through so much upheaval that taught them lessons. They went through karma, so now they have knowledge and wisdom and they can move differently. So experience is an opportunity. The experience of the devil card is an opportunity to redeem yourself. You must redeem yourself. All that, oh, by the blood of this I'm redeemed, you must redeem yourself. It's a consciousness. So from a symbolic standpoint, the redemption is your redemption song, your redemption walk. But yeah, these the and so they have a choice now. They can unchain themselves from that karma and they can choose to be in harmony. Because anytime that the masculine energy is looking down on the feminine as being upset that they have to hold their hand out and ask for help or even listen to the feminine, they're in strife. But the reason why he's in strife is because he doesn't want to subscribe to the natural order of things. And so it's his karma. And the devil ain't gonna let you forget it when you owe karma. And the karma is due to divine feminine. It's their turn. So if that makes sense. But do your own research, you know, I just be talking. Religion teach you you're supposed to submit to your masculines. Masculines submit to their feminines. In harmony, in perfect harmony. So, Miss Trina, what's your question, love? Okay, so Trina, you would like to know what you should do for your business. Okay. So if you weren't able to get a question today, you can get a question for Tuesday. Anything that you send between now and Tuesday through tips, you'll reserve a time slot at the end of Tuesday live stream. So if you get it in before Tuesday, I'll answer your questions on Tuesday. That is the only way to take advantage of the price, okay, that I'm offering during questions during the live stream for Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? A lot of people send me emails all the time. Oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. And then when I come on live, let you ask a question, you get chicken shit. Well, that's your business. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever your reasons are, that's your business, not mine. But Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so Spirit, for my lovely Trina, I like to take my time with Trina. Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to do that. I've never made moon water before. But I did watch a video about it. Some people drink it and stuff. I'd rather just run around naked and get it direct, absorb it through the skin, cause I can't drink that shit. No. Okay, Trina. What should Trina do for her business, Spirit? What should Trina do for her business? So you have the Knight of Pentacles. Let me clarify that. What exactly? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for me. Thank you, Cheeky. What exactly is the Knight of Pentacles? Okay. So there's some type of duty that you have. Like you feel like you have to stay. I don't know if you have like a 9 to 5 job. Maybe work 12, 13 hours or overtime, but it's something about like a duty. So when it comes to your business, you're treating it like a duty, and that, so anytime that you have a business, right? There's two access points, okay? Business is the law of attraction. Business is attraction. Business is feminine because you don't have a taskmaster. And you, if you were in a 9 to 5 job, or you still are, you have traits that is similar to a taskmaster, right? I work you, I work you, I work you. So it's like duty bound. I have to do this. So you take the fun out of it. In order to have a successful, thriving business, you have to step onto the platform from a space of enjoyment. I enjoy doing this. I only do this when I feel like it, and your business will thrive. If you do business and you don't feel like doing it, you will suffer. Now, you can gain from that suffer through experience. You know it firsthand, to be real, and you don't have anyone else. You won't have to worry about, because it's like being self-taught. Or you could take the game that's being put down, that spirit is letting you know, and you can approach the way that you handle your business differently. This is an attitude. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that something that should be like routine or practice, it's like workaholic. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse becomes like a workaholic, or someone that is doing something the same way that you used to do at your job. You can't bring the way you clock in at your job to your business. It's like a relation, a dance. You got to dance with the universe. It's hard to put into words, but this is gonna mess. This is how you keep your morale up, right? Where you don't feel like, okay, you know what, problems are arising. I just need to resign to this fate that something's not going to work. I work really hard. I push, 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 and it's not working for me. And Spirit is trying to say, Rafiki, clunk you over the head. Sit your ass down. Sit down and be spirit led. Okay, what is this that something is it? I don't know what exactly it is. Because spirit has to show you the way. If you want to be spirit led, which is how you get somewhere, that's it's like it's like you could go the long way and do it the way everyone tell you from a strategic standpoint, and implementing what they tell you on social media or YouTube and how to do this and the best way to do it and the fastest way to do it. That's great. You could do it that way, but it'd be like flogging a dead horse, because you can't make people do something that they don't want to do. But you get more with sugar than you do salt, right? So attraction is always going to work to your advantage in anything entrepreneurial. And when you when you let go of that belief system that you have to work hard for something that should be easy, you stop subscribing to struggle. You stop subscribing to lack. And then Papa Legba shows up and they say, okay, good job. Now I can show you the back doors. Now you can do this. Now you can get where you want to go faster without any type of karma. Because it's not saying that it's not meant for you. What it's saying is you subscribe to a negative way of doing things. And so you keep getting depleted. It drains you. And now if, for example, well, damn. Okay. So with the devil in reverse, this is pretty much saying, as long as you believe that doing something outside of, like, there's like religion here, okay? With the devil in reverse, death in reverse, lack consciousness is given to religious people. If you were born up in religion, you're going to feel like, am I doing the right thing? You're going to doubt yourself. Because you're struggling to believe that you deserve what you're about to receive. And as long as you're struggling to believe it, you won't fully embrace the dark side, okay? And why I say the dark side is because anything that's created, it starts off in the dark. When a child, when a fetus is in a mother's womb, it's dark as hell in there. There is no light. There is no light. So when you come, I don't know what you do for work, but you got a lot of spiritual cards here, okay? With death, the devil, Knight of Pentacles. So this is a spiritual gifts, right? If you're using your spiritual gifts and you're like, oh, I only want to work with this, I don't want to work with that, or I only want to do this, you're pretty much trying to control the way that spirit works with you, and spirit will you'll end up like knocking on the door and nobody's answering it, and then eventually you'll get tired and drained. The reason why you're tired and drained is because they haven't opened the door to you. There's no permission yet. And the only way to get permission is to get out of your own way. So you think by constantly showing up that you're letting them know that I'm devoted, that I'm consistent. But you're not appeasing them. You're not appeasing the spiritual realm. And so they don't want to talk to you or something like that. Because you being selective about what you do and don't want to work with. Can't be selective. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what to do. You need some water. Okay. Now this is an experiment. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to do no offering, but this is an experiment. Because you have to be washed. You have to be washed, cleansed. Like you have to be cleansed. Because it's like your heart chakra is already full. And so they don't want you to start over, or they don't want you to pour yourself out. They want you to keep pouring into it. And then what no longer needs to be there, just let it go. Let it go. And I get a cup. So when you home on your own time, they want you to get a cup. They're telling me to tell you this. They want you, before you ask for something, before you pray for something, before you want something, get a cup and get you some black dye. Fill the cup up with water. Put you 3 drops of black water in that cup. And then run the faucet into the cup. Don't pour the black dye out. And leave the faucet running. Leave it running until it runs clean, until it runs clear. There's a message in that experiment for you. The way spirit works, spirit is practice. Spirit is symbolism, metaphor, simile. And there's a special message for you that only you would gather. Then you want to journal about that experience. And then you want to ask yourself critical questions. What is it trying to tell me? And then wait for the answers. Don't fill it in with your logical brain. Wait for them to give you the answers. And this will also teach you that time is an illusion. And what wants to be will be, and what doesn't won't. And even the dirtiest of waters can be flushed clean. So there's something about this experience about you learning good versus bad, dark versus light. That's an experiment that only you can answer the questions to. And it's also your rite of passage, especially if you're doing anything spiritual. All right, so I feel guided to pull this card for you. So I'm about to pull it. Power position. Yeah, you having a power struggle. Now, if you have a relationship or something about a person that's supposed to trigger you and you don't want this person, like you don't want a lot of people in your life, so you're trying to like block out, like remain in power to block out relationships. Earth is an experiment. Relationships are our greatest teacher, good and the bad. Okay? You cannot invite a new life without allowing your old life to translate to you you're meant to receive. Like it's like say you can't walk through one door until the other one closes. But from a logical standpoint, we look at closing like it's shut, we don't talk to each other. No, closing means you come to a conclusion of what that relationship was meant to teach you, and you forgive each other, and you are able to be around each other. And you don't feel like you have to be in a power struggle or that you have to constantly cleanse yourself because you were around someone dirty or someone that was toxic. No, it's just saying there is no such thing as dirty and clean, light and dark, good and bad. It's all perspective. And so that's why if you're using your gifts, they keep giving you this message of you got more spiritual work to do, but it's within your own heart because something is in your heart from a relationship, from bad relationships or bad experiences in relationship that restricts the flow of that infinite water to flow through you. So you got your gutters are you know, because you be trying to avoid prickly situations and things like that, and you want to just take the easy route. There ain't no such thing as easy route. All right. So something about see the nest, okay? You in the nest, so you good. But you do have to start allowing yourself to feel again. In order to really access the gift the way I think you want to, you gotta let yourself feel. And in order to feel, you gotta like pain. Okay? You gotta like pain. Because you're gonna feel pain a lot, but when you realize that pain is just an illusion, it don't hurt no more. You become immune to pain. You become, you're intolerant. You just gotta love pain a little bit more, and you won't take nothing so personal. So we have Angel of Miracles. Open your heart. It says open your heart and expect a miracle. Promise you, you will not be. This is gonna be the best thing you ever did. You may cry, you may scream, but you are a child divine. You are an earth angel, and it's okay to open that heart. okay, to open that heart, or you're gonna have to get your ass hit a little bit, you know, spank, get spank. Okay, last card, Spirit. Yeah, I think it's the careful. Yeah, it says face your fears. See this? You got to go to the darkness. You got to see. That's the spiritual word. You got to see. You got to see in the dark. You got to become nocturnal. Nocturnal, okay? Release the power of fear. Can't nothing happen to you. You were already doing it when you came into the earth. You were already a divine channel. You were already doing it. It was nothing to you. Something, you know, someone put the fear of God in you. That's all. And so you just got to say, fuck that. You know, that's what I do right before, you know, when I get in the car with a crazy person and they drive wild. A lot of times them demons like to hop into people and they be trying to get me to like, hey, slow down, stop. Because, you know, that's usually what Tauruses do. We be over there telling people what to do. Da, 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 da. No, you know what I do? I just open my arms like this and I be like, wee. And then the person driving, they be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, this is so fun. And then they slow down. Because it's not fun. They was trying to provoke me and put fear in me. That's all it be. Little archons trying to do a little extra little stuff. I'm gonna get you, and it's like, I'm gonna get you first. You gotta be quicker than that. And then we have vacation. So take some time to yourself. Take time for relaxation and adventure, and then you'll be ready. Sometimes you gotta take a break from, you know, fixating on getting it done and sticking to a schedule and being on a routine when it comes to work. And I promise you, something about going into nature. The birds be talking to you. You know, this is night and this is day. You see that? The green. So be absorbing the sunlight and really like embracing your dreams. And maybe that moon water she's talking about, if you're interested into it, put a glass of water on your side of the bed. On your side of the bed. Write a note. Okay? Preferably a clear glass. Sit the glass on the note. And if you would like to know, you know, show me what I'm afraid of. Let the dream tell you what you're afraid of, and then interpret your own dream. It's okay not to get it perfect. You don't want it to be perfect. You want it to be your interpretation of what you dreamt of. And that's going to help you really access that gift that you have and practice that muscle to help you remember something that you used to already do. So you don't be afraid of the dark. Okay? And that's all you got to do right there. Okay? So that's what I have for you for your answer. I hope that helps. Okay? Rewatch it if you need to. And you know where to find me. If you ever need me. Another reading or something. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Don't y'all love, y'all know how like, don't y'all love when you just be like, I could talk to spirit for hours and time stands still. I feel like I've only been doing this for 5 minutes. Isn't that crazy? I'm wired. I literally have to disconnect because it's like a place of fun. I get to play dress up all day long and talk to all the voices in my head. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And that's it. That's all. I love you guys. And I will catch y'all in the next live. Okay. I know, right, CJ? You love playing in the sandbox with spirit. Period. I'm so excited. I think I gotta like come down off this high. I'm on a natural high right now. All right, y'all. Love you. Let me end the live.